Greetings and welcome back. If you like these daily crypto analysis videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Please share these videos with your friends to help the channel grow. I'm Crypto Snake, back again to discuss some Bitcoin analysis. So what is going on with the crypto space today? I'm going to go over what happened yesterday and what we're seeing right now on Bitcoin. So I could explain what's going on here in three basic words: pure market manipulation. Alright, manipulation's not really a basic word, but still, you get the point. Take a look at this chart. We had a full candle going down all the way down 61.26 from 63.18. That's a $100 drop. $100 drop in only a couple of minutes. The 1 hour SAR, as you can see, was trending downward and doesn't even know what to do with that. It dropped the dot right on top of this bar, followed by the straight green candle back up, followed by more side trending. This is indicated by the other SAR dots trying to catch up to the price. And it was very likely that we were going to see yet another Bart-Simpson candle. Bart-Simpson is basically a pattern where it shoots up, side trends, and then shoots back down. So Bart-Simpson complete there. We've been seeing Bart-Simpsons all throughout this pattern, and it was pretty well expected that we'd form another Bart-Simpson. So we actually did form another Bart-Simpson with this wick going down here, and now followed by another green candle up, very likely to side trend before breaking down for another Bart-Simpson. But another easy way to tell that this was manipulation, look at the Ichimoku cloud on the 1 hour. This practically looks like a heartbeat sensor, just straight down and then straight back up. Nothing here is looking natural. All of the technical analysis is out the window right now because somebody wants to make some massive moves in the market. So this actual candle here was a $100 million short position that was opened, which, as I've explained, is basically they tell the exchange to remove their money from Bitcoin. So the exchange holds on to Bitcoin, and when they're ordered to short, they remove their money from Bitcoin in an attempt to buy the price lower, or when the short order is closed. So what happened here was the $100 million short order was sent in, brought the price back down to around here, caused a whole bunch of fear. People dropped the price, dropped the price, dropped the price. All right, this short order is now at probably 100% profit at this point, so they close it. What happens when they close it? That price goes straight back up to about here. Oh my god, it's happening. FOMO. We're going to 20K. FOMO, FOMO. Everyone hops onto that, rides it all the way up, and then the momentum ceases. So this is why we get that side trending action here. The overall trend hasn't actually changed. If we remove these two candles, we actually are still side trending. And actually, if we go to the other Bitcoin chart, you can see that these first candles actually blasted us up into the 63.88 and 64.50, give or take, support and resistance lines, which kept us side trending in this area. Now what we just saw on the hourly, again, was another drop down through this resistance line, short order, a gigantic short order causing a drop, followed by a close of that order and spiking us all the way back through. So now we're back into this other resistance and support area, the 64.50 and 65.23. Now what's important to note is we haven't actually changed the overall trend. Even though we have these manipulation candles and the price is currently up, the trend is still technically down. Now I'm still leaning bearish. In fact, I'm probably more bearish now than I was before the manipulation actually hit the market. Because one thing manipulation does is it actually scares money out of the market and scares people away. Even though you see this FOMO, a lot of the novice investors will go in, but the actual heavy investors will stay away from this when they see the market moving in like this. And if we look at the RSI, we're actually nearing that 70 level. We peaked out at around 65, so I'm expecting a pretty heavy, swift, and brutal breakdown from this level. Moving to the 4 hour chart, we still are riding down with a bearish TK crossover, and this Kijun-sen has not picked up to match this price, implying that the price is heavily overextended. So my current price target for breaking down back to this Kijun-sen is 63.20, unless this Kijun-sen picks up and starts moving in a bullish pattern. It all really depends on whether or not the market FOMOs into this. I really don't think they will, though. I think this is going to result in a pretty heavy breakdown, as we did fail to break this 65.24 area multiple times, and the RSI is meeting critical resistance at 61. This is where we repeatedly broke down from before this giant dip here. So even though manipulation is bringing us up into this area, it's not overall healthy. So I don't think this pump is any healthier than this pump back here, so I think it has less chance to actually break this resistance area. But before I get on with the rest of my technical analysis here, if you'd like to join my free Telegram for insights on the market, including Bitcoin, altcoins, and a sneak peek to my personal entries and exits, join t.me/CryptoSnakePit. Links directly to the chat and a link on how to install Telegram, which is a free chat program I use to communicate with my VIPs, in the description below. We've also been pulling some savage gains this month in the VIP group. You can see a preview of these gains we've made this month, and right now I'm getting geared up for some massive gains for the next bull run. I've given out a list of potentially discount altcoins I plan to ride for the bull run to my VIPs, as well as some hot altcoin swing positions every week. If you want information on how to get into the VIP group to be part of these trades, the information is also in the description below. As for the news today, there's a lot of rumblings going on about the SEC possibly approving another ETF. I just want to clarify, this pump here is not an ETF pump. It has nothing to do with the ETF. Honestly, I really don't think the ETF is really going to make that much of a difference. I mean, we did see this ETF pump here, and you saw how that cascaded down. If the ETF gets rejected, we're obviously going to see a big manipulation dump here again, which could bring us down to that 6,200 area, maybe even 6,000 or lower, possibly into the 5,800s. But as for the ETF actually being approved, I really don't think it's going to make that much of a price difference, especially not immediately. I think what's going to happen is people will FOMO in thinking, oh, it's approved, and then we'll just kind of side trend for a while until people realize, oh, just because it's approved doesn't actually mean that there's a whole lot of institutional money coming into the market right now, and will probably peter off and drop off. Another really important story today is that US lawmakers are strongly urging the IRS to update crypto tax guidance. And if you know anything about the IRS or the tax code with cryptocurrency, it's absolutely ridiculous. You get tax on everything. Probably the best quote to understand how the tax code is on cryptocurrency now. It says, currently a user needs to calculate capital gains on every stick of gum they buy with cryptocurrency. Any change to simplify crypto taxes is always bullish for the crypto space. Moving into the market health today for crypto, we did smash through that 200 billion mark. Again, there was a lot of money funneled back into the market with this manipulation pump. We're currently sitting at 208 billion. And a lot of the altcoins are actually seeing a residual pump from this bump. Some of them are seeing negatives here, especially the smaller altcoins. And Bitcoin dominance has actually started to decrease around the 54%, 54.21. We did break down from this 56, 57, 58 area with a Bitcoin short squeeze. And if we go ahead and take a look at the shorts, we are actually seeing a short squeeze in action right now. We did break through this 4-hour cloud. And looking at the one-day chart, you can see that we tapped the all-time high mark again. We wicked up there with the manipulation candle yesterday, which has caused a bit of a Bitcoin short squeeze, which is why the price is ballooning up right now as well. It is possible that this Bitcoin short squeeze could drop further, bringing the price through the next resistance area and smashing through. But with the Bitcoin shorts RSI nearing around the true range, I don't expect a heavy dip there, especially with the trend increasing and the Kijun-sen starting to level off. And Bitcoin shorts on this chart is basically represented by the amount of people who are betting against Bitcoin, betting that it will fall. So when these bets get really, really high, the market normally makes the opposite decision and sends Bitcoin up, liquidating a lot of these positions and causing a cascading effect down. As for Bitcoin, I'm calling this a relative no trade day, as the market is absolutely full of manipulation today. And if you do make any leverage trades today, I wish you luck, as it's basically liquidation city out there, liquidations in either direction. Please join me in my free Telegram at t.me/CryptoSnakePit, where I give up-to-the-minute updates on Bitcoin and my personal exits and entries for the private VIP group. Also included is our private VIP chat, where you can chat with many of our experienced savage traders, get personal technical analysis from me, and answer any questions you might have. This is CryptoSnake, signing off.